And welcome back, Nighthawk fans, to the second game of tonight's doubleheader. This Peach Belt Conference matchup pits your 6-8 Nighthawks against the 2-9 USC Aiken Pacers. Nighthawks are coming off a midweek 2-1 extra time loss to Lenore Ryan. Chris Paul was able to score the first goal of his career, but it was not enough as the Nighthawks went down in the midweek in the second game of the Make-A-Wish doubleheader, and their record fell to 6-8 overall. Pacers, on the flip side, are coming into this game looking to snap a 4-game conference losing streak. In their game on Wednesday against Francis Marion, danger man Adria Dalmo picked up an assist in the game, and the Nighthawks will have to contain him tonight if they are going to pick up their 4th win of this conference cycle. The storyline for tonight is much the same as it was earlier in the evening for the Nighthawk women. The Nighthawks need to attack from the first whistle, as USC Aiken coming into this game giving up over 3 goals per game to opponents, and the Nighthawks don't need to let them into this game and need to take control early on. And they need key performances tonight from seniors such as Glendon, Maish, Shafto, and Hurst, as it is senior night, and they will want to send their seniors off with a win. We're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and kickoff here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Follow your dreams. Gain an advantage. Choose the University of North Georgia. UNG offers a unique range of educational programs and services that cannot be matched. Academic prestige, dynamic friendships, and leadership development are all within your reach. Begin your journey today with UNG. At the University of North Georgia, you are the priority. Supported by a student-focused learning environment, UNG is an extraordinary combination of programs, people, and places spanning 4 campuses. Choose your pathway today and thrive.
And welcome back to the UNG Soccer Complex as we get set for kickoff in the second game. We have starting lineups for you. First for USC Aiken, in goal number 1, Orlando Moldovan. Defender number 3, Chris Perez. Midfielder number 5, Adria Dalmo. Defender number 6, Ryan Dwyer. And midfielder number 7, Nathan Shenko. Also midfielder number 10, Andre Simon. Midfielder listed at number 9, Brett Smith. Midfielder number 13, Nadir Faki. A forward number 17, Roberto Bandicho. And finally a midfielder number 24, Billy Johns. For your Nighthawks, starting in goal number 1, Connor Domaleski. A defender number 2, Kevin Glendon. A defender number 3, Chris Paul. A midfielder number 4, Jared Smalley. A defender number 8, Daniel Bennett. Also a midfielder number 14, Adam Farrell. A defender number 16, Matt Shafto. Defender number 18, Colin Maish. Also a forward number 19, Eddie Hurst. A midfielder number 20, Santo Ulitolo. And rounding out the lineup, a midfielder number 22, Ivan Achimovic. As the Nighthawks come into this game, as we mentioned, with a 3-2 record in the conference, currently lands them at 5th. But if they were able to pick up a win here, it would see them move into a tie with Flagler and Montevallo and Francis Marion for 2nd in the Peach Belt Conference, and if they were able to pick up a win, they would only be 3 points back of Lander, who are 5-0 in the conference so far this year. Take a quick look at the season series, or the all-time series between these two teams. 6-8-1 overall. It favors USC Aiken. Here in Dahlonega, though, the Nighthawks do own a 4-2 advantage. As that ball is cleared off the line by the Pacers, the Nighthawks going close with Smalley to scoring in the early moments of this first half. Finish up the series recap. Nighthawks lost 5-1 in Aiken, South Carolina last year, so they will be looking to avenge that loss, but a little bit of positivity. They did win 4-3 the last time these two teams played here in Dahlonega. As the ball intended for Smalley on the far side, intercepted, but the Nighthawks are able to win it back quickly, and now it's played to Paul on the near side. He'll play it forward looking for Hurst. It's intercepted, and the Pacers will now look to attack on the near side. Pass forward was intercepted by Glendon. He tried a little chip pass to Paul when it goes out of bounds, and Pacers with another throw in on the near side. Throw in is won back by the Nighthawks, and Shafto drops it off for Uli Tolo, who loses it out on a challenge, and now Pacers will turn the ball over momentarily. It's both teams giving possession away, and that ball will roll all the way through to Domaleski as Daniel Bennett able to hold his man up. No foul called as well. And that potential foul was extremely close to happening inside the box. It was right on outside the box. Bennett tugged on the shirt of USC Aiken player, and several protests came up from the players, and that's what the stoppage in time and the discussion that was just had by the referee was about. As on the throw-in, Aiken able to win the ball, but the Nighthawks win it back quickly, and Achimovic in the box takes a touch and is sealed off, and the Pacers able to get over and clear that ball out of play. It will be a throw-in for the Nighthawks, as it'll be Chris Paul to take it from his left back position. Ball goes into the box. Hurst able to head it down toward the middle, and Smalley was cutting in, tried to get a boot on the ball, was able to do so, but wasn't really able to control the shot, and so it goes out of play for a Pacer goal kick. And the goal kick not taking long enough, and Shafto is able to win it back, but Hurst commits a handball in trying to bring the ball down, as he momentarily was put through by Shafto, but header just on his backside. If he's able to catch that in stride, then certainly would have put the Nighthawks in a promising position, but now a free kick taken, and it's won by Aiken on the near side. Cross into the box, but Chris Paul there to slide, tackle the ball away, and it's cleared away by Kevin Glendon, who was able to get over and cover. And now a ball put back into the box, and it's Shafto who was trying to get it to Smalley, put it behind him, and now Aiken have the ball in a promising position, but there to clean up once again is Glendon. Gets it to Shafto, whose touch finds Uli Tolo. Over to Achimovic on the near side, plays the ball forward to Eddie Hurst. Dropped it off to Uli Tolo, and Pacers able to defend with numbers and get the ball back, and now they have men forward on the counter, but the Nighthawks quickly able to get back in their defensive shape, and Colin Maish wins the ball on the far side, and now the Nighthawks will look to attack it again with Uli Tolo in the middle of the park. Looked like he couldn't find the ball at his feet, and has to go back to Bennett. Now finds Glendon, who brings the ball forward, and now it's Uli Tolo with the ball at his feet, able to find Hurst. drops it off. Uli Tolo takes a nice touch and keeps possession and gets away from the defender. Tried to put it between his legs, but cleared out a play for a Nighthawk throw-in. Now Paul with the throw-in. Hurst gets a touch to the ball, but unable to keep it in play or control it. Rolls over the end line for a goal kick. And now the goal kick taken. Achimovic challenges, can't win the ball, but it does go all the way back to Glendon. Plays the ball forward looking for Shafto, but it's the Pacers who momentarily had the ball, but Adam Farrell steps in and wins a loose ball for the Nighthawks. Now it's Shafto who finds Achimovic, finds the overlapping run of Paul, who puts the ball past the defender. But USC Aiken center back Chris Perez able to come over and clear the ball away. Now a throw in into the box. And it's cleared out once again for another Nighthawk throw in. Now Paul's throwing into the box, headed in the air, and it's spilled momentarily, and the shot taken on by Shafto, but it was always going wide. Deflected out, though, for a corner. And so the Nighthawks will have the first corner of the game as the Aiken keeper spilled the ball on that throw-in. Matty Shafto took on the shot, but took a deflection through, went wide. And now it'll be in-swinging corner into the box, headed toward the top of the box. Shot taken on and into the back of the net with a deflection. And it's Colin Maish who gets the Nighthawks on the score sheet 1-0 with 37 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half. So much like the women, the Nighthawks out to a quick start as they've really dominated possession in these first few minutes and are able to pick up a goal against this Pacer squad. And it was Maisha's first goal of the season coming on senior night for the senior. Comes from Jenkins High School and Spartanburg Methodist from Lakeland, Florida. Was able to pick up the ball at the top of the box off of what looked like a Pacer clearance and was able to fire into the box, and it did take a deflection on the way through, but Maish picking up the goal. And now the Nighthawks will have a goal kick. And Domaleski will send this goal kick long. Hurst up, unable to win. And now it's the Pacers who were looking to attack. That ball spilled, and they're able to answer back quickly as the ball was whipped in at the near post. Domaleski unable to get there. It careens off the post, and the Pacers are able to pick up the rebound and make this a 1-1 game. Mere moments after the Nighthawks took the first lead. And the Nighthawks quickly with a throw in on the far sideline. And the ball cleared out of the box by the Pacers. Nighthawks, though, will retain possession as the ball goes all the way back to Domaleski in goal. Finds Glendon, who does well to find Uli Tolo in the middle of the field. Back to Glendon, who brings the ball forward, able to find Farrell, who drops it off to Uli Tolo. And now Paul, able to go through the legs and find Farrell. And now it's Achimovic with the ball in space. But it looks like a foul called off the ball against the Nighthawks. Will give the Pacers a free kick. As Roberto Biandicho given credit for the goal. The assist goes to Adria Dalmo, as he picks up his third assist on the year. Biandicho goes atop the goal-scoring record for USC Aiken, as he now has 4 goals on the season to lead the team.
USC Aiken goal by number 17, Roberto Benedicto. And the assist was given to number 5, Adria Diaz-Dalmo.
As now it's out of play for another Nighthawk throw-in on the near side. Paul sends it long, able to find Hurst, who does a nice job to drop it off to Achimovic, but unable to control, and has the ball cleared off of him out of play for a Pacer throw-in. And the throw-in stays with the Pacers. Now look to attack, but misplaced pass, and Daniel Bennett able to intercept and finds Farrell in the midfield. He's doubled up at midfield, but once again the Pacers give the ball back quickly, and it's back in Farrell's possession at midfield. Finds Shafto, who drops it off to Uli Tolo. Shafto and Uli Tolo play a couple of 1-2 passes, and now they find Smalley. Brings it back infield to Farrell. We'll drop it off to Glendon. We will send the ball long, looking for Paul. Paul heads into the box, looking for Hurst. Headed away by Aiken. And it's cleared away. Achimovic able to shrug off a defender and get the ball back. And now the Nighthawks will look to restart the possession, as they have it on the back line at midfield. It goes forward to Achimovic. Finds Paul. Plays it back to Hurst, who's unable to get the ball forward, but now it's Achimovic, who finds Paul once again. Flag stays down, cross into the box, headed back across goal by Hurst, but no one there to get on the end of it for the Nighthawks. And it will roll out for a goal kick. But the Nighthawks once again threaten, get the ball in a good position, and get a good first ball into the box. Got a knockdown by Hurst, but just no one there to put it away for the Nighthawks. These Nighthawks are in their traditional all-white home kits. As Shafto plays that ball across, looking for Smalley. He'll find him. Smalley brings it back quickly, but not a good cross at all, as he tried to find Farrell, making a run into the box. And it goes out for a Nighthawk throw-in. The Nighthawks with the white tops, the blue lettering, the white bottoms, and the white stirrups. USC Aiken in an all-blue kit, blue top, blue bottom, and it's a darker blue, as well as darker socks. It's like they are either that dark blue or black. It's hard to tell. So now the Nighthawks attacking again. Farrell calling for a handball. Referee waves it off, and the Pacers will now look to attack on the counter. Long ball played forward into the box, and an offside call given against the Pacers will give the Nighthawks a free kick. And now it's Farrell off the free kick who finds Shafto. And now Smalley plays the ball to Hurst. Hurst able to hold it up and finds Uli Tolo, who plays the ball through looking for Shafto, making a run into the box. It's cleared away only as far as Glendon, who sends the ball back forward, but it's the Pacers who come up with the interception, and now they will look to hold possession up and play the ball forward, which they do over the top, but misplayed pass, no one around for Aiken. And so Domaleski will pick the ball up in the box. And sends the ball forward. Uli Tolo able to head on. Achimovic not able to get on the end of it. And now it's Aiken forward after Colin Maish headed that ball up in the air. And the Pacers still with the ball. Nice pass into the box. And Farrell there to break it up and finds Paul on the near side. Plays it forward, looking to spring Achimovic, but was unable to do that. Nighthawks, though, will have a throw-in on the near side. Throw-in from Paul intended for Hurst. Broken up by the Pacers, but they give the ball away in the midfield, and now it's the Nighthawks looking to attack. Uli Tolo able to find Maish in all kinds of space on the far side. Maish bringing the ball forward slowly. Now tries to play a diagonal pass to Achimovic, and it will be Achimovic who gets there. He will keep the ball in play, goes by his man, and finds Farrell, who now finds Paul, who puts the ball to the far post looking for Hurst. Hurst battling, will see that ball go out of play for a Nighthawk throw-in. And the throw-in taken quickly to Maish on the far side. Finds Smalley, plays through to Maish. Is able to hold off a man and find Uli Tolo. Plays the ball into the box looking for the run of Hurst, but Hurst unable to keep his footing, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. As it's 1 goal apiece. As we approach 18 minutes gone in this first half. Nighthawks started off the scoring in the 8th minute as Colin Maish was able to score on a shot from the top of the box off of a corner kick. But USC Aiken would score less than 2 minutes later as Roberto Biandicho on the assist from Andrea Dalmo was able to bring USC Aiken even, and now they have a corner kick, be an in-swinging corner. The Nighthawks not able to get the ball clear, and it's the Pacers who have the ball in the box. Cross put in, but an emergency header over the line by Paul. Luckily for the Nighthawks, just went out for a throw-in and not a corner. Looks like the Pacers, though, are setting up a long throw-in. Ball comes into the box, but it's headed away easily. And now the Nighthawks will be able to bring it clear with Jared Smalley. Plays the ball forward, looking for the run of Adam Farrell out of the midfield. But it's the Pacers who get the ball back. Smalley closed down quickly trying to get the interception, but it's Shafto who will get the ball back for the Nighthawks. And now Maish plays it to Farrell, who finds Uli Tolo, who can't find Achimovic on the near side. Nighthawks looking to win the ball back quickly, and it's Aiken who are able to break their press. And then go right back into the press and give the ball away, and it's a shot taken on by Uli Tolo. Hirsch trying to take it on the volley, still has the ball, takes on the third shot, and it's saved by Orlando Moldovan in goal. As Uli Tolo's first attempt was deflected, Hirsch then tried to take on a shot which was blocked, and the third one was saved by Moldovan. And now Aiken will have a throw in on the near side. And a missed throw by the Pacers will give the Nighthawks a throw in, as the referee judged that the Aiken player did not throw the ball overhead. And now it's Uli Tolo with the ball. Plays it to Farrell, who sprays it out wide to Smalley. First touch goes back to Maish. Now it's Farrell, who will find Shafto in midfield, whose pass, he was trying to drop it back to Daniel Bennett, but not enough on it. And now Shafto having to sprint back to try to win the ball, unable to do so. And it's the Pacers now with an opportunity with the ball on the far side on the edge of the box, but it's Maish who's able to step in and knock the defender off the ball. And now Shafto gives the ball away again, but luckily enough, Farrell is there to pick up the clearance. Finds Achimovic on the near side. Goes around his defender. Is momentarily held up, and that allowed Aiken to close down and win the ball back. And now the ball played forward. Glendon unable to make the interception at first. Makes it there. And now Domoleski gives the ball away. But Uli Tolo able to win it back for the Nighthawks, and they'll look to push the ball up the field. Hurst unable to hold the ball up. And now it's the Pacers who once again have possession. As offside given against the Pacers. They had a forward who was able to make a run through the defense, but the run was just a little bit too quick. The Nighthawk line was able to step up and win a free kick, and now Glendon sends the ball forward looking to Hurst. Hurst unable to get to the ball, and it rolls all the way through to Moldovan, who will take his time. Now sends it forward. Won by the Pacers in midfield, and now they are away. But Daniel Bennett over to make the slide tackle and able to knock the ball away and out of bounds for a USC Aiken throw-in. As the Pacers were away there, but Bennett with an emergency slide tackle able to make sure that they don't get the attempt away. That's something the Nighthawks really done a good job of so far. Pacers have gotten the ball forward and gotten it in the box and around the box, but only have 2 shots so far tonight. Of course, one of those did go in for a goal, but Nighthawks doing a good job of limiting chances and creating some of their own. Already 5 shots. Only one of those has been on target. Or, excuse me, 2 have been on target. 1 has been saved. 1 went into the back of the net. So they've created chances, but need to do a little bit better job of creating quality chances. The ball sent forward, held up by Hurst. Now finds Farrell in the midfield. Forced back and finds Colin Maish on the right side. Farrell goes down and was able to win the ball. And a foul committed by Farrell, though, trying to win the ball, will give a free kick to the Pacers. And on the free kick, Achimovic able to win it back. Ulitolo able to control to Paul on the near side, who tries to find the run of Hurst. Hurst couldn't hold his man up, and now the ball sent the other way. It's a foot race for the ball, but Glendon can't get the ball, and now Aiken have it in the box, but cleared away by Daniel Bennett. And so the Glendon mistake goes unpunished by USC Aiken. And now it's the Nighthawks looking to attack on the far side. Smalley to Farrell, and it's Maish with the ball. Driving in, finds Farrell in midfield. Finds Hurst, who holds the ball up to Oli Tolo, who tried a through ball to Achimovic, intercepted, and now the Pacers will be the ones to attack. As Maish is beaten to the ball, but able to get the ball away from the Aiken player, and Domaleski over to knock the ball out of play for an Aiken throw-in instead of having the ball go out for a corner. And now the Pacers attacking down the left side again. But it's Maish who's able to recover and see the ball out for another Pacer throw-in on the far side, as we're now under 20 minutes left in this first half. Still 1-1. Both teams score goals within 2 minutes of each other. The Nighthawks with the opener through Colin Maish. And the Pacers able to answer through Roberto Biandicho. And that's where we stand now. As the Pacers work the ball into the box, a shot taken on. Domaleski able to make the save at the near post. And now he sends the ball long. Aiken able to win it, but the Nighthawks on the ensuing clearance send the ball forward. Smalley able to win it back for the Nighthawks. But it's the Pacers who intercept, and now they will look to punish the Nighthawks on the counter. And a shot taken on takes a deflection off of Bennett, and it will go out for another Pacer corner. Be the second corner of the night for the Pacers. As the referee warns a couple of players jostling on the line, and now the corner taken short and cleared away by the Nighthawks. Hurst will hold this one up and find Uli Tolo, who makes a couple of defenders miss but loses out. Farrell there to pick up the scraps though, and now it's sprayed out wide to Smalley on the far side. And Smalley trying to win a throw-in for the Nighthawks. Eventually has to just get the pass away, and it's intercepted by USC Aiken, and now they will look to attack. Seen them attack on the counter all night. Now they'll look to play with a bit of possession, but the Nighthawks able to intercept. And now it's Nighthawks pushing the ball forward. Ball's played over to Paul on the near side. And Glendon tried to find Hurst, who'd made a run to the near side of the box, and now it's Aiken, who will look to quickly counter. Farrell over to defend, and Farrell unable to win the ball back, and now a cross into the box, Daniel Bennett able to slide in and make the tackle, and it's Maish who brings it free. And Maish will play Smalley on the far side. Forward Hurst drops it off back to Smalley. Forward to Shafto, who takes a nice touch and gets away from a couple of defenders and finds Uli Tolo. Now it's back to Maish. Puts a cross into the box. Hurst able to get the head to it, and it's a goal for the Nighthawks. They're able to score and go back up 2-1 with 15 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half as Eddie Hurst able to get on the end of a cross. And he's able to score on senior night. For Hurst, it's his 4th goal of the season, ties him with Achimovic for the most on the team. And his hard work and holding the ball up all night rewarded there. He's able to beat his man to the ball and able to head the ball past the keeper. Now it's Nighthawks on the attack again. A little more pep in the step after that second goal gave them the lead. And now it's Uli Tolo with the ball at his feet. Uli Tolo able to find Achimovic on the edge of the box. Achimovic into the box, headed out and away, but not away from Uli Tolo, who now makes a couple of moves into the box, loses out. But it's Chris Paul who wins the ball back and is brought down, and referee over to hand out a yellow card for the offense. Will be handed to Andre Simon as he pulled down Paul from behind and gives the Nighthawks a free kick with a chance to put the ball into the box on that goal. That Eddie Hurst goal, he was assisted by Jared Smalley, who put the cross into the box.
North Georgia goal by number 19, Eddie Hurst, 4th of the season. The assist was given to number 4, Jared Smalley.
As the free kick into the box, headed wide, and it will go out for a Nighthawk corner, as it took a deflection off of a Pacer player last. And it'll be Shafto who heads over to the corner flag to take this. Plays it to Farrell on the edge of the box, takes on the shot. It's blocked out of play. Maish went for the volley, brings it down and finds Daniel Bennett, who also took on a shot. Goes out of play for a throw-in, as the Nighthawks very nearly able to get a 3rd goal. Had a couple of looks at goal, but a couple of nice blocks by Pacer defenders lead to a Nighthawk throw-in, and Paul send this one long into the box. Hurst able to head down, but foul committed by him in doing so.
Next time the assistant comes by, can you ask who the card is on, please?
And the Pacers will now send the goal kick long. Won by Paul in midfield, and now Achimovic able to find Farrell, who plays the ball forward to Shafto. Shafto lays it off for Smalley, puts the ball back into the box from nearly the same position where he found Eddie Hurst for the second Nighthawk goal, but could not repeat the magic that time. And now a ball played forward. Hurst unable to win it, but does cause a bad pass. And Shafto trying to find Achimovic, making a run into space on the near side. Intercepted, and a key interception for the Pacers as Achimovic would have been through into a dangerous position, but now it's the Pacers who are looking to attack on the counter. Aiken player ran right at Glendon, who stuck his boot in and was able to make the tackle, and then a foul on Achimovic on the near side will give the Nighthawks a free kick. And it's Glendon who sends it forward. Hurst able to win the header, but the ball was behind Shafto, who'd made a run into the box. Farrell trying to hold the ball up with a nice move, unable to do so, and then Uli Tolo commits a foul. And it will be a Pacer free kick. Free kick taken and possessed by the Pacers, but Daniel Bennett over to cover and take the ball away, and now sends it further upfield. Shafto over to challenge, but it's an Aiken player who heads the ball out of play for a Nighthawk throw-in, which is taken quickly. Hurst unable to hold the ball up, but does win another throw-in for the Nighthawks, who will move a little bit further up the field on the other side of midfield into the attacking half. And Maish takes the throw in. Hurst able to win that header, but no one able to get on the end of it for the Nighthawks. They are able to quickly win the ball back. And Glendon will send it to Domaleski, who has to retreat a little bit, but is able to get to the ball and plays it long. Uli Tolo not able to win the header for the Nighthawks, and now it's Aiken once again attacking. As they have the ball on the far side. Get it into the box, a pass, and a shot taken on, and it's 2-2. And as the Pacers are able to hit the Nighthawks on the counter. As Ryan Dwyer was able to get into the box from his left back position and finished deftly around Domaleski to the near post and makes this a 2-2 game. We had a couple of substitutions for the Nighthawks. Number 9, Alex Grant. Number 25, Michael Aiken coming into the game. Aiken will replace Smalley. Grant will replace Shafto.
USC Aiken goal.
And now the Nighthawks looking to attack again. Farrell able to find Achimovic on the near side. Able to get away from his man and find Paul, who now sends the ball toward the end line. Will not be able to get there as the ball rolls over the end line. And it will be a Pacer goal kick. So we're under 10 minutes left in the first half. It's been a back and forth affair, as each squad has 2 goals apiece.
Entering for North Georgia, number 9, Alexander Grant, and number 25, Michael Aiken.
As now the Pacers have the ball on the near side. Paul and Uli Tolo over to challenge, but it is the Pacers who come away with the ball. But Daniel Bennett strong in the back, able to make sure the Nighthawks win it back. And now Grant will play Aiken through on the far side, and Aiken, showing off his pace, gets to the ball, headed toward the end line, nudged off the ball in the box, able to still win it back. And it's Grant who's able to hold it up for the Nighthawks. Trying to pull it back to Farrell, but it's Pacers who come away with the ball and win a throw-in on the far side. Now the Pacers taking their time getting to this throw-in. And it's Aiken who's able to win the ball back for the Nighthawks on the far side and then wins a throw-in, as he's immediately come in and made a nice pacey run on the far side, and then showing off his work rate, able to win a throw in, and now the Nighthawks have another one on the far side. It'll be Maish who will take the throw in. Looks like he'll send it long into the box. He does. And it's Aiken who will win the rebound. Drops it off to Maish, who has the ball stuck in his feet, but able to win it back, but ball goes out of play for a Pacer throw-in on the far side. And now it's the Nighthawks who win the ball back in midfield. Ball at the feet of Grant. Lays it off to Uli Tolo. Now to Glendon. Plays the ball to Paul near side. Finds Achimovic. Able to hold the ball up and cuts infield. Makes a dangerous pass to Bennett, who's able to retain possession. And now Glendon plays the ball forward, looking for Hurst, who heads the ball back to the middle of the park. Now it's Achimovic, who finds Paul, plays the ball back looking for Hurst. It's cleared away. Paul heads the ball toward Achimovic. And once again, the clearance intercepted by the Nighthawks. Farrell able to find Hurst, who drops the ball to Maish, making the run from his right back position. Farrell receives the ball from Aiken, then finds Uli Tolo. Over to Paul on the near side. Switches play looking for Aiken, but it's going to be headed away by the Pacers. Maish able to step up. Can't win the header, but it's Michael Aiken who is fouled while trying to hold the ball up in the attacking half. So the Nighthawks will have the possibility to set up a free kick here. And it looks like Bennett tried to take it quickly. And now he'll set up a more traditional free kick. And it's played long. Green up battling, knocks the ball down, but does commit a foul in the process. He was trying to find Hurst, making a run into the box. And it will be a Pacer free kick as we're now under 5 minutes left in the first half. And on the ensuing free kick, Glendon just has to see the ball out. So USC Aiken will have a throw in on the near side. Decide not to go with a long throw in. And now across into the box and sails over the goal. And it will be a goal kick for the Nighthawks. As another substitution is made, number 7, Zach Tibbs, will come in for Ivan Achimovic.
Entering for North Georgia, number 7, Zach Tibbs.
Goal kick taken and won by Hurst. But it's the Pacers who will come away with the ball. Tibbs closing down, unable to win the ball back for the Nighthawks. And now it's the Pacers with a couple of one-touch passes that have won a throw-in on the near side. As Kevin Glendon sliding in to break up that play. And another missed throw by the Pacers will give the Nighthawks a throw-in. And now a long throw finds Grant, plays the ball on, looking for Hurst, who forces a Pacer clearance, and now the Nighthawks will have another throw-in. Comes quickly to Farrell, who drops it off to Paul. Paul trying to find Tibbs on the near side, out of play again. And now Paul sends it long. Tibbs heads it into the box, but it's cleared away. And now it's Uli Tolo battling, trying to win the ball. Goes down. And it's Farrell who wins it back for the Nighthawks. And an advantage played as Alex Grant was fouled. The Nighthawks now with Uli Tolo and the ball in the box. Weighs it out to Aiken. Tries to play a cross in. It was deflected. Aiken able to get away from 3 Pacer defenders and almost got the ball into the box, but was crowded off. But Nighthawks still fighting to get the ball back. And it is the Nighthawks who will win a free kick in the attacking half as Maish went down. And a yellow card handed out to Roberto Biandicho, the goal scorer, as he brought down Maish. And with a minute and 56 seconds left, the Nighthawks will have a chance to put a free kick into the box. Brought down by Hurst, takes on the shot, but got underneath it. Would have been a very nice goal for Hurst if he'd been able to keep that ball down, but sent it sailing over the net, and so it will be a goal kick to the Pacers. As a goal kick won back by Aiken, and now it's Hurst chasing after it, but will be picked up by USC Aiken keeper and sent long. Glendon heads the ball down. Maish completes the clearance, but it's the Pacers who will retain possession and look to attack.
1 minute.
As we're under a minute left in the second half, it's Colin Maish who wins the ball back, and now forward to Farrell, who trying to get out of the Nighthawk half, unable to keep possession of the ball. And now it's at the feet of Michael Aiken. Lays it forward looking for Hurst. And it goes out for a Pacer throw-in, as Hurst was adjudged to have been the last person to touch the ball before it went out. But the Nighthawks able to win the ball back quickly, and now it's Farrell who finds Grant, who holds the ball up and is fouled. And now Grant taken down trying to take the free kick. The clock will stop with 17 seconds left. And a red card will be given against the Pacers. It will be number 13, Nadir Faki, who was handed the straight red card as he took down Grant, who was trying to take the free kick quickly, as the Nighthawks only have 17 seconds left in the first half. And in the process, he and Grant went down in a little bit of a tangle, and now Faki has been sent off, so the Nighthawks will have a man advantage for the rest of the match. Free kick cleared away.
10, 9, 8,
And that will
7,
be the last bit of action of the first half. We'll see us tied at 2 apiece, but some late drama in the first half as Nadir Faki sent off for USC Aiken for a straight red card with 17 seconds left. So the Nighthawks will have a 10-man advantage when we restart the second half. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have halftime stats, and we'll break down that first half for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before contemplating the many choices on Steak and Shake's $4 menu, one must calm the mind in our Zen garden. Focus. The garlic double steak burger meal. Reflect. The taco salad meal. Zen. The original double and cheese steak burger meal. Oh!
The $4 menu, where all meals are under $4 at Steak and Shake.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
The 2017 NCAA Final Four, the ultimate experience for college basketball fans. The passion, the spectacle, and the pageantry of college basketball's premier event.
Make your plans now to head to Phoenix for the 2017 NCAA Final Four, April 1st and 3rd at University of Phoenix Stadium.
Visit ncaa.com/MBB tickets to apply for your seats today.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable, because it's on us!
And welcome back to the UNG Soccer Complex, where the Senior Day ceremony going on for the men's team, as they are honored for their playing time here for the Nighthawks. Currently a tight affair as the Nighthawks and Pacers are tied at 2 goals apiece. Nighthawks started the scoring in the 8th minute as Colin Maish was able to take the shot off of a deflection off of a corner. And Maish was able to score off of a deflection as his shot into the box took a deflection all the way into the back of the net, but either way the Nighthawks were able to take a 1-0 lead. USC Aiken, though, would score less than 2 minutes later in the 9th minute as Roberto Biandicho, on the assist from Adria Dalmo, was able to pick up a rebound and put the ball into the back of the net. And Eddie Hurst picked up the second goal for the Nighthawks on the assist from Jared Smalley, as Hurst was able to pick up a ball off of a long cross, and Hurst was able to head the ball into the back of the net for the second goal, but USC Aiken would answer back in the 35th minute as Ryan Dwyer, unassisted, was able to pick up a ball in the midfield and made a run into the box and slotted it past Domoleski. And that's all the scoring that we had for the first half, but that was certainly not all the drama that we would have in that first half, as we saw 2 yellows and a red card given out to USC Aiken. A red card given to number 13, Nadir Faki. So the Pacers will be down to 10 men in the second half. Also saw a yellow card given to Andre Simond and Roberto Biandicho. And taking a look at some of the individual statistics, the Nighthawks able to pick up 8 shots in that first half, 3 of those on target, two of them made their way into the back of the net. Leading the way was Eddie Hurst with 3 shots, 1 on target. That headed goal was the only one he was able to get on target. Colin Maish also able to get 2 shots away, both of them on target, as he was able to bury one of them. Other shot totals, Daniel Bennett, Matt Shafto, Santo Ulitolo all had a shot apiece. None of them were able to find the target. USC Aiken, on the other hand, had 5 shots, 3 on target as well, and 2 of those were able to find their way into the back of the net as well. Ryan Dwyer and Roberto Biandicho leading the way, 1 shot, 1 on goal apiece, and 1 goal apiece. Jordan Masiri able to get a shot off, 1 on target, and Nathan Shenko, Andrea Dalmo each got a shot off. Neither of them were able to find the target. Nighthawks were able to win the corner kick total by a 3-2 score. But the only score that matters right now is the one on the scoreboard that you see, which is 2 goals apiece. Both keepers played 45 minutes. Orlando Moldovan for USC Aiken able to make 1 save while giving up 2 goals. Connor Domoleski mirrors him, gave up 2 goals, and made a save as well. Taking a look at some of the keys that we mentioned earlier on in this in the pregame, mentioned that the Nighthawks needed to start off quickly like the women's team did today, and they did that in the 8th minute with the Colin Maish goal, but were unable to keep USC Aiken from keep USC Aiken from scoring, as the Pacers were able to come back and win and score 2 goals to answer the Nighthawks' 2 goals. Also mentioned that they needed key performance from their seniors tonight, as it was senior night, and so far have been able to do that, as Kevin Glendon has been very good at the back. Colin Maish picking up a goal, and Eddie Hurst as well picking up a goal for the Nighthawks. Matt Shafto has been influential in midfield in breaking down this USC Aiken attack. Something to watch for in the second half. Look for the Nighthawks to keep up the pressure on this USC Aiken squad, as now they will have a man advantage, as the Pacers had a player sent off 17 seconds before halftime. And so the Nighthawks really need to keep the pressure. They do like to play a very up-tempo passing game and do like to play a pressing game as well, and that will be something that they'll be able to use to their advantage. With a 1-man advantage, they'll be able to tire out this USC Aiken squad, as they can keep possession for longer bouts of time if they use the advantage correctly, and when they do lose the ball back, can use that man advantage to double up on players further up the field and win the ball back and create chances and really create an advantage for themselves. We're going to go to another break. When we come back, we will take a look at the women's game from earlier today and get you set for a second half kickoff here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, No one delivers Division II as inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
It's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
There are over 480,000 college athletes. Only 2% would go pro. That means over 470,000 will not get a shoe contract. No autographs. No private jets. No fan clubs. No Hall of Fame inductions. Instead, they will walk away with something much more valuable.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable because it's on us!
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for giving. Thank you.
Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for helping me be a Nighthawk.
I coined my definition of success in 1934. My definition of success is peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable. It's like reputation and character. Reputation is what others perceive you to be. Character is what you are.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Welcome back to the UNG Soccer Complex as it's a 2-2 score at halftime. Nighthawks tied with the Pacers in the second game of the doubleheader this evening. The first game of the doubleheader featured the UNG women, ranked number 15 in the nation, taking on USC Aiken Pacers. And the women were able to win pretty convincingly as they were able to put 10 goals in the back of the net against the Pacers, led by Rachel Van Horn, who picked up the hat trick today. Also scoring goals for the Nighthawks, JC Ramey, Sophia Matonik, Renee Van Horn with 2 goals. Deja Patterson, Molly Arundel, and Peyton Biso picking up her first goal in her career for the Nighthawks. As the offense was dominating and so was the defense, the Nighthawks able to hold the Pacers to 3 shots throughout the entirety of the match, 2 of those on target. Were able to hold the Pacers to 1 shot on target while scoring 5 goals in the first half. And so they were able to win pretty convincingly on senior night, move to 6-1-1 in the Peach Belt Conference, 9-1-2 overall on the season, and put themselves in a good place with the stretch run coming of this Peach Belt Conference schedule. As next week they will travel on Wednesday to Georgia Southwestern State, and Saturday they will face UNC Pembroke in North Carolina before coming back Wednesday, October 26th to play Clayton State. And they will finish their season with a high-powered matchup against Armstrong State University in Savannah on the 29th before heading to Peach Belt Conference play. So the women able to get the win in the first game. It'll be up to the Nighthawks. It'll be up to the Nighthawk men to complete the doubleheader sweep, which we saw in our last Peach Belt Conference matchup last Saturday against Montevallo, where both teams were able to pick up wins. Nighthawk men will come out with a 1-man advantage for the start of the second half, as Nadir Faki for the Pacers was sent off with 17 seconds left in the first half for a straight red card, as he got into a tangle with Alex Grant, who was trying to take a free kick quickly as time was dwindling down. So the Nighthawks will start this first half on the front foot. We'll see if they can continue and use that advantage to perhaps get a goal or 2. As we'll set the lineup for you: Colin Maish, Daniel Bennett, Kevin Glendon, Chris Paul along the back line. Carl Ludwig Erickson, number 13, coming in. Michael Atkin going to be to the right of him on the wing. Ludwig Erickson will play with Farrell, Adam Farrell in midfield. Alex Grant, Eddie Hurst will be up front, and Zach Tibbs will stay in as the left-sided midfielder. As Ludwig Erickson plays the ball to Paul on the far side. And it will be a Nighthawk throw-in. And Paul unable to get around the USC Aiken defender. Ball goes out of play for a goal kick. And now Aiken will take the goal kick. Sent long and won by the Pacers. But it's Daniel Bennett who steps up and wins the ball back. And now Atkin drops it off to Adam Farrell in midfield. Farrell brings the ball forward, plays it over to Paul in space. Can be plenty of that if the Nighthawks can play their cards correctly in the second half. As Glendon gets the ball back. I wouldn't expect to see the Pacers with too much possession in the second half, as now Grant plays Atkin through on the near side. Atkin puts a cross into the box, and nobody able to get on the end of it for the Nighthawks, and it's cleared away. Pacers not expect to spend too much time. I expect them to what's known as park the bus. Basically put everybody behind the ball, just try to keep the opposing team from scoring. Occasionally you might see them break out on a quick counterattack, but would not expect to see them dominate possession in the second half, already down a man. And now it's the throw-in comes to Alex Grant, makes a nice run into the box, still with the ball, takes on the shot, off the post, Aiken with the rebound, and it's saved out for a corner. As Alex Grant really unlucky as he put that shot past the keeper, but it hit the outside of the post and came right back to Michael Aiken, who was able to put a shot on target, but it was saved by the Pacers. And now it will be a corner for the Nighthawks. Ludwig Eriksson will be the one to take it. The corner into the box, comes out to Farrell, brings it down, makes a nice move, takes on the shot, it's deflected away. Bennett keeps it in play for the Nighthawks, and now it's Tibbs who chases it down and is able to win another corner for the Nighthawks as the ball takes a deflection off of a Pacer defender. And once again, it'll be Ludwig Eriksson to take the corner. Puts the ball into the box, and in swinger this time, headed down by Eddie Hurst and cleared away by the Pacers. Hurst was able to win the knockdown, but no one there to pick it up for the Nighthawks, and now the throw-in taken quickly finds Farrell. And Aiken unable to keep possession, trying to win it back. And it will be the Pacers who will come away with it, but Ludwig Eriksson steps in and makes the tackle. A nice job there by Hurst to find Grant, who puts the shot on target, but it's saved once again. And the Nighthawks inching closer to that tie-breaking goal, as the long kick will go out of bounds for the Nighthawk throw-in. As they look to keep the pressure on this USC Aiken squad down a man after they had a player sent off for a red card. And Ludwig Eriksson able to find Aiken, drops it off to Maish, and it's Ludwig Eriksson playing a 1-2 with Aiken, and Aiken tried to play a back heel to Ludwig Eriksson, but it goes out of bounds. And it will be a goal kick. Pacers do something a little bit odd. They have a player other than the goalkeeper take their goal kicks. Been doing it all night, and certainly not illegal, but definitely different, as a lot of teams would prefer to have their center back further up the field in case there was a misplaced pass. And if the center back's all the way back taking the goal kick, has to come forward for the goal kick, and it breaks the shape a little bit, and it breaks the defensive line. So a player getting on the end of one of those missed free kicks, or missed goal kicks, would be able to get in behind. Now a yellow card handed out to Ryan Dwyer of the Pacers. And Nighthawks with the ball. Ludwig Eriksson plays the ball forward, looking for Aiken. Aiken goes up for the challenge, and a foul committed by Aiken. As he went up for the challenge with Dwyer. And now it's the Pacers with the ball. Grant able to slide in and makes a nice sliding tackle. Ludwig Eriksson now plays the ball back to Grant, and a foot race with Dwyer, and Grant gonna be tackled on the edge of the box. Will go out for a Nighthawk corner, but a very, very risky challenge there from Dwyer, already on a yellow card with a full body tackle on Grant. Nighthawks are only able to get a corner out of it. That ball also took place on the edge of the box. Outswinging corner comes into the box and cleared as far as Farrell by the Pacers. Now Maish keeping the ball in possession, takes on the shot, but it goes high and wide. As there's a substitution, number 25, Samuel Andrews, coming on for the Pacers, who have a throw-in on the near side. But the Nighthawks are able to win the ball back quickly. And now look to push forward. Maish over the top looking for Hurst. Hurst is trying to hold his man off. He's able to. He's double teamed. And ball does go out for a corner. And the Nighthawks will look to cash in on one of these chances, as they will have a man advantage rest of the half. Corner taken short. Ludwig Eriksson pulls it back. Farrell going to take on the shot, but got below it and went flying high over the goal for a goal kick. Nighthawks like to do that a lot, set Farrell up with short corners. Saw it happen in the first half, and Farrell nearly able to score as the ball just rose over the goal at the last moment in the first half. That one not as good of a connection. As Maish sends its ball long, looking for Hurst. Hurst able to bring it down. Had it go off of his body and rolled all the way back to the keeper, Orlando Moldovan. Nighthawks able to win the ball back on the ensuing long ball. And now Bennett will find Paul on the far side. Farrell back to Glendon. Plays the ball forward, and Hurst able to win the ball, and now plays the ball for Tibbs on the far side. Tibbs able to get over there and wins another corner for the Nighthawks. So this second half going exactly as it was figured at halftime. The Nighthawks have mainly been on the attack, been in the attacking half, as USC Aiken are just trying to see this out. Ball headed around in the box. Aiken will try to hold it up, goes down trying to win the foul, but the referee will not have any of it. And now it's the Pacers who will look to try a quick break. Unable to do so as ball was taken away by Ludwig Eriksson, and now it's Farrell bringing the ball forward. Able to find Aiken on the far side, on the near side, and Aiken's pass to Grant was cut out. Aiken tracking back, commits a foul, and that'll give the Pacers a few seconds to catch their breath. And now the free kick finds its way to the near side, where Aiken and Colin Maish trying to win the ball back. Maish will win it back and now bring the ball forward, trying to find the run of Hurst. Hurst couldn't get around the defender. And the goalkeeper Orlando Moldovan almost gave the ball away to Hurst there as he sent the ball back into the box, and really a risky thing to do with Hurst standing right there. If he gives the ball away to Hurst there, that's a shot on an open goal, and high likelihood the Nighthawks pick up a goal. But Moldovan able to dive on it. Nighthawks so quickly with the ball again. Farrell back to Maish. Finds Aiken, who can't keep the touch in play, misplays the touch, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. Maish stepping up, wins the ball back, and now it's Farrell who wins a sliding tackle and tackles the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. And off the throw-in, the Pacers have the ball on the near side, trying to keep it. Unable to do so, it will go out for a Nighthawk throw-in. Throw-in comes to Farrell, who plays the ball across Glendon. Up to Ludwig Eriksson, who will find Chris Paul on the far side. Plays it forward looking for Hurst, cut out. And the Pacers will look to bring the ball over the midway line again. Trying to play a through ball. Maish there to break it up. But Farrell unable to hold his man off. And now the Pacers on the attack into the box. Shot was almost taken on. The second one was blocked. And now the pass intercepted by Farrell. And the Nighthawks will look to attack on the break. Ball comes to Paul. Plays the ball forward looking for Grant. There were 4 Nighthawks on 3 Aiken defenders, but couldn't pick out the pass to start the break. And so the Pacers will retain possession. And now it's the Pacers in the danger area again, and it's Ludwig Eriksson there to break up play, and Zach Tibbs coming back finds Farrell. Plays the ball forward to Hurst, drops it off to Ludwig Eriksson. Goes back to Bennett, and now the Nighthawks will look to settle down possession, work the ball forward. Paul finds Ludwig Eriksson around the midway line. As the Nighthawks slowly work the ball up the field. Maish finds Farrell, who immediately finds Ludwig Eriksson. Back to Farrell. Given space, finds Ludwig Eriksson again, who makes a run and puts the ball through to Michael Aiken, who will not be able to catch up to that ball, and it goes out for a goal kick. So we're almost 16 minutes into the second half. The Nighthawks had a one-man advantage this entire half, have not been able to capitalize on it yet. The ball sent long. Won by the Nighthawks. And it's with Tibbs, who found Grant, but Grant couldn't drag the ball through with him. And now it's the Pacers who will look to keep possession. And a foul committed by the Nighthawks. The ball will be brought back as Pacers had lost advantage, and so they will have a free kick. And the free kick into the box, headed up in the air. And clear by the Nighthawks as Ludwig Eriksson blocked the shot and then is able to get the ball up to Hurst. Holds the ball up had his pass for Paul intercepted. Hurst, though, able to win the ball back, and now it's with Farrell in the midfield. Finds Aiken on the near side. Aiken cuts inside, making a run. Drops it off to Farrell. One touch to Aiken. Aiken's shot blocked. It was partially deflected and then rolled to Orlando Moldovan, but some slick passing play between Aiken and Farrell in the final third. Aiken got the shot off, but it was partially deflected. Nighthawks quickly back with the ball. Paul forward to Hurst. His pass for Farrell too far out in front, but Aiken unable to control, and now Farrell plays the ball through. It's Tibbs into the box. Shot was saved by Orlando Moldovan coming off of his line, and it's cleared out of play by the Pacers for a Nighthawk throw-in, and we'll have a substitution. As it will be number 11, Rami Bakey, for the Nighthawks. He'll come in for Eddie Hurst, play up top alongside Grant and Tibbs. And Aiken, for that matter. They've pushed him farther forward. It's almost like the Nighthawks have 4 forwards at this point, as Bakey can't hold the ball up. And now it's the Pacers who send the ball long. Daniel Bennett gives the ball away, and now the Pacers have a chance in the box, saved by Domaleski. Glendon and Bennett had some miscommunication and gave the ball away. Pacers able to get the ball in on goal, and now it's the Nighthawks the other way. Aiken had his shot saved by Moldovan, who came off his line, and Aiken almost got there, actually did get there, but by the time he got there, Moldovan had closed the space to the point where he could just go prone and catch the ball without too much worry of it going around him. Now it's the Pacers quickly back the other way, and it's Maish who's able to win it back for the Nighthawks and finds Aiken, who sends the ball forward and now beats his man. Aiken cutting inside, tried to find the run of Alex Grant, but the ball was a little bit short, and now it's the Pacers who will look to bring the ball the other way. And a foul committed by Adam Farrell. And Farrell will receive a yellow card for repetitive fouling. Referee said that was his 3rd foul and gave him a yellow card. And so the clock stopped with 24 minutes and 56 seconds for the caution. We'll give the Pacers a little bit of time to catch their breaths, as they've been chasing this for the most of the second half. Down a man, that tends to happen. As the ball's put into the box and was bouncing for a minute, but Colin Maish able to get it free, and now Rami Bakey able to knock it away, and Bakey sprinting after the ball is going to get there, holds it up, but unable to get to the ball. And now it's the Pacers who will bring the ball the other way. Aiken able to make the deflection. The ball goes out of play for a Pacer throw-in. And a substitution for the Nighthawks. Santo Ulitolo will come in for Farrell. And number 30, Kaye Stofel, will come in for the Pacers. As on the throw-in, Aiken able to win it back for the Nighthawks. Found Ludwig Eriksson, whose pass was intercepted. Ludwig Eriksson dropping back, able to win the ball. Now plays it forward, looking for Bakey. And Bakey able to win it for the Nighthawks. Uli Tolo picks out Aiken, lets the ball run, able to get past his man. Aiken still battling for the ball. And it will be a Nighthawk throw-in. As it looked like a missed touch from Aiken, but actually gave him the advantage. And in the end, able to win a throw-in for the Nighthawks. And they'll set up a long throw. Maish into the box. Ludwig Eriksson takes on the shot. It's spilled wide by the keeper, Moldovan, as the throw came into the box. Bakey teed up Ludwig Eriksson, who went for that far post. And a good job by Moldovan to make a reflex save and was able to keep the ball from going out into the box and send it over the inline. Will be a Nighthawk corner. Put into the box. Bennett unable to head it down. Able to pick the ball up, puts a cross back into the box, and it will be another corner for the Nighthawks. And it's taken quickly and taken short. Once again put into the box. Tibbs unable to get on the end of it and put it back across goal. Will go out for a goal kick. As the Nighthawks coming agonizingly close the last few minutes to getting that all-important third goal. Ludwig Eriksson denied at the far post on a really well taken shot. Went for finesse instead of power and nearly curled it around the keeper. But Moldovan, with 5 saves so far tonight, has really been up to the task of denying the Nighthawks. And now it's Bakey who's through on the far side. He'll win another throw-in for the Nighthawks. And it'll be Maish to take the long throw in. Bounces around in the box, and the Pacers are nearly able to come away with it, but broken up by the Nighthawks. And now they'll look to retain possession. Paul's pass for Tibbs was wide. Uli Tolo able to win the ball back in the box. Try to play a ball across to Maish. Maish, though, ends up winning the ball. Takes on couple of defenders, now drops it off to Aiken, puts a cross into the box. Alex Grant able to get on the end of it, blocked, and now it's the Pacers who will look to head the other way. Have the ball near midfield, knocked away by Ludwig Eriksson. Tried to play it back toward the middle of the field, and now it's the Pacers who will be away on the near side. And Glendon whiffs on the tackle. Shot taken on toward the far post. Domileski able to make the save and keep the ball in play. And the ball sent long. Grant able to bring it down. A little bit of a heavy touch, but no one around. And now tries to play a ball through to Ludwig Eriksson. It's cut out again. And the Pacers will look to mount an attack, but the ball goes out of play for a throw-in. And if you're a forward for USC Aiken, it's got to be a little bit lonely up there at the top. And, you know, whenever you do go forward, you might only have 1 or 2 options when faced with 5 or 6 defenders for the other team, for the Nighthawks. As that ball played over the top, Tibbs wrestling for a position, trying to get over. And Paul is caught in a foul given against the Pacers. The Nighthawks will have a free kick on the far side. And the Nighthawks have certainly had their chances in the second half. It's been a combination of not finding the right decision when in the final third, and a couple of good saves by Orlando Moldovan that has kept the Nighthawks from scoring so far tonight, or so far in the second half. As Paul puts the free kick into the box, headed into the air, and a missed clearing header. And now it's Bennett who will try to win the ball back for the Nighthawks. And he's able to find out. He's able to cause a bad pass that Atkins able to intercept, and now Maish bringing the ball forward. Bennett still playing forward. Ulitolo with the diagonal pass to Paul. Plays it through to Grant. Grant into the box, fighting off his man. Grant unable to get to the ball, and it will go out for a goal kick. So we'll have 3 subs for the Nighthawks. Yeah, Zachimovic, Jared Smalley, and Matty Shafto will come back into this match. Michael Atkin will leave. Zach Tibbs will leave. And Alex Grant will be the third to leave for the Nighthawks. As a goal kick taken and won by Ulitolo. Plays it forward to Bakey. Bakey brings the ball forward, finds Achimovic on the far side. Plays the ball through, looking for Ludwig Eriksson. It's cut out by the Pacers, and it will be a throw-in. Paul will come forward to take this. Don't set up a long throw-in. Instead, Achimovic has the ball on the edge of the box, able to get away and win a corner for the Nighthawks. So he tried to put a cross into the 6-yard box, but it was deflected out of play. This will be the 10th corner of the evening for the Nighthawks, taken short. Zuli Tolo, who finds Maish in the middle of the park. Over to Daniel Bennett. Cuts inside. Bennett tried to play that ball through, and it's cut out by the Pacers. So will be another throw-in. As the Nighthawks off the throw-in. Slowly bringing the ball into the attacking half. Paul and Ludwig Eriksson, a couple of passes to each other. Now Uli Tolo will look to swing the ball to the near side. Maish being closed down. Tried to play a pass through to Ludwig Eriksson, but Maish able to win the ball back. Squirts into the box. Bakey over to see the goalkeeper pick it up. And the Nighthawks will have to retreat once again. And Maish wins the header, finds Ludwig Eriksson, who finds Achimovic on the far side. Achimovic still with the ball. Couple of nice moves. Ball finds its way to Smalley on the near side. He'll cut inside and play a diagonal pass looking for Bakey. Uli Tolo will head down the clearance and keep possession for the Nighthawks. Paul now plays the ball to Shafto. He's unable to hold the ball up. Bakey wins it back for the Nighthawks and then given right back by Paul. And then Bakey tracking back, once again able to win the ball back. The Nighthawks will now look to attack. Ludwig Eriksson plays that ball looking for Smalley on the near side. Smalley able to win it back a second time. And Achimovic over from his left midfield spot. Picks up the ball in midfield. Uli Tolo able to keep it for the Nighthawks. And now just moving it around the back. Looking to bring the ball forward slowly. Ludwig Eriksson able to find Uli Tolo. Finds Paul. Paul to Bakey. Bakey loses out. And now the Pacers will bring the ball forward. And it's won back by the Nighthawks. And now Shafto has the ball cutting inside. Shafto back to Achimovic. Trying to put that ball through, and it's cleared away. Pacers will not be able to keep it inbound, so it will be a Nighthawk throw-in. As the Nighthawks have still looking for that final pass to unlock this USC Aiken defense, which has really parked the bus since the second half started. After going down 10 men just before halftime. Shafto forward to Hurst. Hurst trying to hold the ball up, not able to do so. Eddie Hurst just coming on as a substitute for Rami Bakey. And now Bennett steps up, makes the interception, and brings the ball forward. Couldn't find Shafto, but Bennett was fouled in the process, so it will be a Nighthawk free kick around the midfield area. Maish will just put this ball back into play. And Glendon will pick it up and find Paul on the far side. Paul plays the ball forward, looking for Hurst. It's cleared out of play for another Nighthawk throw-in. Throw-in is intercepted. And then Achimovic commits a foul on the far side, right along the sideline. So it will be another a free kick for the Pacers. And off the free kick will be cleared out of play by Glendon with that header. And the Pacers will have a few more moments to catch their breath as we're under 12 minutes left in the second half. They've survived so far. Still have a little bit of time to see this thing out to extra time, then an extra potentially 20 minutes then. Try to keep the Nighthawks from scoring. As the pass to Uli Tolo on the near side intercepted. And now the Pacers will look to attack. Have the ball on the edge of the box. Nighthawks still unable to get the ball away. And now a goal will be scored by the Pacers. And it's Ryan Dwyer with his second goal of the ball game. Will give the Pacers a 3-2 lead. It really against the run of play. And there was one of those quick counters we talked about. Nighthawks had trouble closing down all evening long and marking, and Dwyer got away thanks to some fancy footwork from Jordan Masiri. And the Pacers now lead by a 3-2 score. Nighthawks will have 11 minutes plus some change to try to get a tying goal, and then if they're able to tie it up, get a winning goal. As Shafto plays the ball into the box. Chested down by Achimovic. Goes down. Cleared out of play by the Pacers. It will be a Nighthawk throw-in.
USC Aiken goal by number 6, Ryan Dwyer. The assist was given to number 11, Jordan Misery.
And indeed it is Jordan Masiri who picks up the assist on the Dwyer goal. He's really been a threat at that left back position all night. Always seems to find himself in good position, and did so there, and was able to slot the ball past Domoleski. Nothing he could have done in conceding the third goal of the night. As now the Pacers will look to attack. Bennett able to win the ball back. Shafto still with the ball at his feet, unable to get the pass away, still fighting to win the ball back. Now it's played long. Maish over to head the ball away, but offside occurred before that happened. So it will be a free kick to the Nighthawks. Put back into play by Bennett quickly. He'll find Glendon on the far side. Glendon finds Chris Paul. Eddie Hurst able to head down Paul's pass, but no one there to pick it up for the Nighthawks. And now Smalley has won a throw in for the Nighthawks on the near side as he made that tackle, deflected off of a Pacer player and went out of bounds. And now Bennett up to Farrell. Back to Bennett. Shafto left it for Smalley. Smalley puts a cross into the box at the far post, and it's Eddie Hurst with a double. Ties this one up for the Nighthawks, the second headed goal of the night, and he brings the Nighthawks even at 3 apiece. Give the assist to Jared Smalley as he put a picture-perfect cross into the box. Hurst was there to finish it off, and now we're tied once again, this time at 3 apiece. And now a clean slate for the last 9 minutes of this game to see who can come away as the winner, if we can determine one. Just a reminder, if we are tied at the end of regular time, which is in another 9 minutes, we will go to 2 extra time periods. There are 2 10-minute periods. Golden goal, which means the first team to score wins. As the Nighthawks win the ball back, and now it's Smalley who wins a throw-in on the near side. That goal from Hurst was his 5th of the season, so that takes him to the top of the score sheet for the Nighthawks, as he has 5 goals, surpassing Achimovic. There's a little bit of a question about whose throw-in that was. Pacers given the throw-in, but the Nighthawks win it back. And now it's Nighthawks looking to attack. Paul plays the ball forward. Shafto able to take a nice touch. Eddie Hurst back to pick the ball up. Oli Tolo unable to hold the ball, and now the Pacers will look to attack on the break. Nighthawks still trying to win the ball back. Double up on a Pacer player on the far sideline, and it deflects out of bounds for Pacer throw-in. As it's now the Nighthawks with the ball. Shafto plays the ball through. Hurst unable to bring it down as he was trying to slide between a couple of defenders. But it's Farrell who has the ball, and he finds Smalley on the near side. Smalley cutting in, puts the ball into the box. Hurst drops it off, and the shot will be taken on, and it's in the back of the net! As the Nighthawks take a 4-3 lead through Matty Shafto, who was able to get on the end of an Eddie Hurst knockdown ball and was able to curl it around the USC Aiken keeper, and the Nighthawks with 2 goals in the span of 2 minutes to take the lead, as they had gone down 3-2 in the 79th minute on a Ryan Dwyer goal. And now they're able to bring the ball back into the box a second time, and it's Shafto who puts the ball into the back of the net. And now it's the Nighthawks who will look to break again. Long ball played for Eddie Hurst. Hurst has the ball, takes on the shot, and it's another one for the Nighthawks, and it's 5-3. as we might have just seen history. Eddie Hurst scoring the third goal for the Nighthawks, and that should put him in the history book as the first men's player for the Nighthawks in the NCAA era to ever score a hat trick, and did it in brilliant fashion, as he was able to bring the ball down and slot it around the keeper. And now a foul committed on Hurst. And it'll be another free kick for the Nighthawks.
2 North Georgia goals scored by number 19, Eddie Hurst. The first hat trick in North Georgia men's soccer's history.
And indeed, that is the first hat trick ever recorded by a men's player for the Nighthawks. Previous record for goals had been a number at 2, but we'd never had 3 in a game. And Hurst, the first player in history to do it, and does it on senior night of all nights to do it, in a time when the Nighthawks needed it, as another cross cleared out of play. Well, cleared out of the box, as the Nighthawks now lead by a 5-3 score. They scored 3 goals in the span of about 6 minutes or so. They were down 3-2 in the 79th minute, but they've been able to rally back and take a 5-3 lead, and this would be a huge comeback for the Nighthawks, as they are currently sitting 5th in the Peach Belt Conference with 3 wins and 2 losses. A 4th win would certainly help their chances of making the tournament at the end of the season. That ball out of play will be a goal kick, as we're now 5.5 minutes left in this ball game. Goal kick headed down by Farrell. Find Smalley, or try and find Smalley on the near side, but the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. And the ball out of play. Maish is able to win a throw in for the Nighthawks. They're looking to see out what would be a huge come from behind win. Now it's Shafto who's fouled. And it will be another Nighthawk free kick. Be Uli Tolo to step over this one. Getting some advice from Smalley, who acts as a decoy. Uli Tolo whips it into the box. It's cleared away. And now Bennett plays it long. And it's now Uli Tolo with the ball, plays it through. Shafto, a second shot on target, and very nearly had an identical goal to the one that he scored that put the Nighthawks ahead, 4-3. That one curling, the keeper could do nothing about it, but it went just wide of that far post. And it goes out for a goal kick. Now it's the goal kick's won back by the Nighthawks. Uli Tolo bringing the ball forward, finds Shafto again. Shafto dribbling, drops it off to Uli Tolo. Into the box, trying to find Achimovic, but the pass was behind him, and it goes out for another Pacer throw in as we approach 3 minutes left in the second half. The Nighthawks had to come from behind, lead in the second half. Went down 3-2 in the 79th minute. But the comeback started with an Eddie Hurst goal in the 81st minute to tie it up. Maddie Shafto scored in the 83rd minute to give the Nighthawks a lead, and then Eddie Hurst completed a historic night, scoring his third goal and the first hat trick for the Nighthawks in terms of men's history. Never had a hat trick before, but Eddie Hurst does it tonight. And now it's won back in midfield by Farrell. He'll look to play the ball forward quickly. Finds Smalley on the near side. Has a supporting run from Maish. Smalley inside to Farrell. Farrell still looking. And the Nighthawks still in possession. We're under 2 minutes left. And now a foul committed on Achimovic on the far side. And it will be a yellow card issued. The clock stops with 1 minute and 36 seconds left. And now Paul puts a free kick. Hurst heads it down. Was looking for Achimovic in the box. And now Bennett takes on the shot, and at 6-3 as Daniel Bennett hit an absolute rocket from a good ways outside the box and puts it in the back of the net, and it's 6-3 Nighthawks.
North Georgia goal by number 8, Daniel Bennett. The assist by number 16, Maddie Chateau.
As now Achimovic brings the ball forward, drops it off. And Hurst tried to whip that one into the box, but it went high and wide to the right as we're under 1 minute left. Nighthawks have ensured themselves a victory tonight as they have scored 4 goals in 7 minutes to give them a commanding lead, and you have to think perhaps this Aiken team playing with 10 men perhaps got tired in the last 10 minutes or so. The Nighthawks ramped up their efforts after going down 3-2 in the 79th minute, and then once Eddie Hurst got the tying goal, looked like the nail was in the coffin, as then Shafto had the winner a couple minutes later. Hurst finished his hat trick 2 minutes later. Daniel Bennett added a scintillating goal in the 88th minute, and that's how we got to the 6-3 score, and that's where it will end and where the Nighthawks will pick up their 4th Peach Belt Conference win of the year. They moved to 7-8 overall. USC Aiken drops to 2-10, 1-5 in the Peach Belt Conference. We're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up for you from the UNG Soccer Complex here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
This would be a great day to play perfect, wouldn't it?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Before contemplating the many choices on Steak and Shake's $4 menu, one must calm the mind in our Zen garden. Focus. The garlic double steak burger meal. Reflect. The taco salad meal. Zen. The original double and cheese steak burger meal.
Oh!
The $4 menu, where all meals are under $4 at Steak and Shake.
And welcome back to the UNG Soccer Complex, where the Nighthawks were able to pick up a 6-3 conference win over USC Aiken, and what was a historic night for the Nighthawks. They saw senior Eddie Hurst score the first hat trick in men's program history to lead the Nighthawks to a key victory here tonight. Scoring summary looks like this. The Nighthawks got the scoring off in the 8th minute as Colin Maish was able to finish off a deflected corner to get the Nighthawks the lead. USC Aiken would answer less than 2 minutes later as Adria Dalmo, assisted by Roberto Biandicho, was able to finish off a shot that was blasted from 25 yards out. Eddie Hurst would then score his first of a historic 3 goals in the 30th minute as Jared Smalley whipped in a cross from outside the box. Hurst was able to head it in and briefly give the Nighthawks a 2-1 lead, but USC Aiken would storm back 5 minutes later as Ryan Dwyer was able to make a long run out of the left back position and finish the ball around Domaleski. Dwyer would then add another goal in the 79th minute as he was able to finish off a Jordan Masiri pass as Masiri dribbled into the box and passed to Dwyer, and he finished around Domaleski. And at that point in time, Nighthawks were down 3-2. They had yet to unlock this USC Aiken defense in the second half, but then they would storm back and take control of this game. Eddie Hurst, less than 2 minutes after the go-ahead Aiken goal, was able to head home his second of 3 and tie the game up, once again from Jared Smalley. And then Matty Shafto, with the assist from Hurst, was able to curl the ball around the keeper for a 4-3 win. Hurst in the 83rd minute then completed the historic hat trick as he was able to get the ball on transition breakaway and finish past the USC Aiken keeper. And then Daniel Bennett would add a scintillating goal in the 88th minute from Matty Shafto as Bennett was able to hit an absolute rocket from 35 yards out and give the Nighthawks a 6-3 lead. The Nighthawks finished the night with 22 shots, 12 on target, 6 goals as they beat USC Aiken by a 6-3 score. The men will travel on the road for their next game. They will play at Georgia Southwestern starting at 3:30 on Wednesday, and then travel to UNC Pembroke next Saturday, where they will play at 3:30 as well, and then they'll be back here for their final conference game Wednesday, October 26th. Kickoff slated for 7:30. That'll be the Operation Nighthawks of Honor night, and it'll also be the fall Spirit Night. Next time you can catch us on the air will be the first game of that Clayton State doubleheader, as the women will kick it off at 5 p.m. Was a historic night here in Dahlonega. Eddie Hurst, name will go down in the record book, scored the first ever hat trick for the men's program, and the men and the women both win big over USC Aiken. For all of us here at the Nighthawk Sports Network, I'm Thomas Kendrick. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you'll tune in again with us